So just recently, ATOMSTACK got a hold of me and they wanted me to test out some of their products. So the first thing they sent me was the ATOMSTACK F3 honeycomb laser bed. So we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at it here. So this laser bed you're going to have to put together. Right here they got a mark step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. But I'm going to unbox all these parts here, lay them out on the table. Everything's labeled really nice. And as you guys can see, it's packaged really nice in the foam. So go ahead, get everything out here. And we'll go ahead and see how quickly we can actually put this together. Alright guys, so for the first step, you're gonna grab the step 1 bag. It's going to have 2 of these M4 10 screws in it. They do provide you with an Allen wrench. And then you're going to take, which I already got out on the table here, you got your left and then you got your right. And this is pretty much going to be one side of the laser bed. We're going to screw these sides together. You're going to take the jagged tooth and you're going to line that up just like so, and then you're going to run a screw in there so you guys get a better idea. Got it positioned there, and this is just going to hold in the one side. So there you go, you got one side of the laser bed put together. Then you're going to go ahead and grab all the step 2 pieces here, and we're going to slide these into the middle. So there's some grooves on the bottom here. I'll show you guys. See those grooves? There's grooves on both sides. I'm going to go ahead and run these into the grooves. So I went ahead and slid the first one in, pretty easy to do. Grab the next one, do the same thing. Make sure everything lines up, and you're going to do that with all of these step 2 pieces here. Make sure everything's squared up as you're doing it. Alright guys, so once you got these center pieces put in, everything's squared up, you're going to go ahead and take your other section here of bundled parts. These are another set of sawtooth blades, and they have these wire bars with them. There's 2 of them. So take those out. You're going to be using these right now. So pretty much we're just going to put these in between these main ones that we just did. So as you guys can see, there's grooves in between these ones we just put in. So you're going to take these other ones and place these in between the main ones you just put in there. Just drop them right in the groove. Pretty easy to do. These got a little groove cut right in the end here, and this end is the end that you're sliding. It's on each side of these sawtooth blades, and there's a purpose for that, because these bars here that you get along with it are going to lock those in, and I'll show you that in a second here once I get all of these dropped in here. Everything seems like it's made out of a real good material, nice and thick. So far I'm liking how this is getting put together. Seems like it's going to last a long time. And I do have another laser bed I can compare this to that I had just picked up off of Amazon. It was a cheapie just to get me by. but I already can tell that this one's going to be a lot better quality. So we got one more here. This will be the last one. And then you're going to take your end cap, and your end cap's going to slide right on the end here. You're going to take these poles that I was telling you earlier, and you're going to slide them through the end here. And that's going to go ahead and it's going to lock all these center pieces into place. So you're going to do that on both sides. So that's the purpose of those notches that were cut into each one of these blades that we just put in here. Then you're going to take step 5, a bag here, and these screws hold those bars in place along with the end cap here. Alright guys, so next up you're going to take these wing nuts and screws here, and then these brackets. Going to take these out of the packaging here, and these are ATOMSTACK's kind of their version of how you're going to hold down your project onto this laser bed. These wing nuts, and as you guys can see there, the wing nut has a square head on it, and this is going to slide into the end rail here. So first you're going to want to unscrew this, and you're going to go ahead and stick this bracket in there, put the wing nut back on, and then you can slide this across. You're going to do that with each one of these. Pull this sticker off here. Slide that on that side. And then you're going to do the same thing with this other side over here. Alright, so that's what it's going to look like once you use these brackets. And as you guys can see, I'm holding this by the wood here, and it's lifting up this whole bed. So brackets actually work pretty good to hold this into place. And there's a lot of adjustability here for the thickness of the wood and for how big of the project you want to do. You can slide it up and down, back and forth, and then you can pretty much go as tall as this screw allows you to go for the thickness of the wood. But seems to work pretty good once you got everything adjusted and set up, and definitely your project isn't going to move. They do give you a frame connector here, so if you wanted to connect 2 of these frames, you buy one more, and to do larger projects you can just slide this through the end here, and then they give you some lock screws there. Drive those down. So with this board you're going to get this one connector, and if you decide to buy another one of these ATOMSTACK laser beds, your other laser bed's going to come with another one of these, so you'll be able to use that one for the top here. And you'll be able to slide 2 of them together, lock them into place with these connectors, and you can have an oversized work area. The laser bed also comes with 4 rubber feet. I was just putting these on the very end of putting the whole laser bed together. Here I was installing them halfway through. They're held on by 3M tape. Alright guys, just a quick look at 2 of the laser beds side by side. This is just an off-brand that I got off of Amazon. As you guys can see, I've already used it a few times. Decent build quality. I think this was like around 60 bucks. And then this is the ATOMSTACK next to it. Definitely a different style of design. This actually has like the wire mesh, and it's totally see-through. And then the ATOMSTACK, a little bit different design, a lot more rigid. ATOMSTACK went ahead with a sawtooth design, so there's less burning on your project. Less surface area is actually touching the laser bed, which creates less grid lines, and also a lot easier to clean up with the oil stains and residue. Alright guys, so that's going to be about it for this video on the ATOMSTACK F3 laser bed. I'll be doing some reviews on some more ATOMSTACK products here in the future. So if you guys are interested in seeing some of those videos, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. Until the next one guys, I'll talk to you later.